7 Cents Phonecast. Find out about us before you find out about you.
Hi, thank you for calling. This is Karie speaking and welcome.
How are you? This is Pauline. I was reading your reviews.
Oh, hi Pauline. Lovely to hear you.
I don't think I've spoken to you before. I'm Pauline and I'm Taurus.
No, I haven't spoken to you before, Pauline.
Okay. Well, I'm going through a marriage separation. Well, I'm separated over a year and he's John and he's Sagittarius. I'm just wondering, can you pick up anything on his energies?
I feel like he's a bit of a wandering person. So I'm feeling like he's here, there and everywhere. And he's kind of upset. I'm feeling a feeling of regret, like he's done something wrong.
Well, he has. Yes, he had broken up a marriage, and we're 42 years together, and we sold the family home, and he bought a house of his own, and I bought an apartment, and he's telling everybody he's so happy.
Wow. Yeah, but you know, when you do things like that, there's no reward. He's still got to face it in this life and the next, what he's done. We reap what we sow. So he might seem happy at the moment. But when you do that after 42 years, that's not very good, is it? I know it takes two. It takes two people for things to happen. But at the same time, you know, he's left his marriage, which is not a good thing.
Well, according to him, it's brilliant.
Well, he says that, but it's a bit of a cover-up. I feel like you were very loyal. And you were
I was, but he blamed me for everything. He said it was a loveless marriage with nothing in common. I treated him very badly, and I was always nagging him and this and that. I got the blame for everything.
Yeah, well, that's not a reason to divorce. There's another reason. Maybe he'd already moved on and he didn't tell you, or there's lies there.
There's no woman. There was no woman involved. No.
Well, it's still
He's
not.
67. He's 67 years of age.
Well, no, I feel like a bit of a midlife crisis there. Maybe he just became selfish in his old age. This is the time when you were supposed to be together and achieving things.
Oh, he was very selfish, yeah. He always thought of himself.
Yeah, I just straight away picked up selfishness because you're supposed to give back. And that kind of loyalty that you gave him, is not going to come again. That's going to be difficult to find a replacement for you. You might not even want to. I just think it's just like a lot of selfishness, wanting to do what he wants to do, buy what he wants to do, and go where he wants to go.
Can you see him having regret?
I think he's already regretting it. But it's early days yet. It's going to get more and more regretful. Because someone who does all those things for you, they don't just grow on trees, Pauline. Women like you don't grow on trees.
Oh, he doesn't care. He doesn't care about me. I haven't spoken to him in 9 months, and he doesn't want to talk to me. Yeah,
but that's guilt. That's because he feels bad. I mean, how can you be with him for 41 years and then do that?
He doesn't feel bad. He's so happy, and he's telling the children he should have done it 5 years ago, and he's so happy about it and everything.
And how are you feeling about it, Pauline? How do you feel?
I'm hurt, very hurt the way he treated me, you know?
Yeah.
But as I always said, as my mother always said, what goes around comes around.
Well, I would agree with your mother. We reap what we sow. There are no rewards when you do that to your wife. When you get a wife, you get favor from God. When you do that, and there's no real reason, you're only supposed to get separated through either adultery or popping your clogs. So she's right. You know what? Some people call it karma.
Yeah, his karma comes someday, yes.
Yeah, it will. It will come back. And when people get... He's 67 now, okay? At some point, and this is what men forget, some point in his life, even if he's as fit as a fiddle, and he reaches to be 80 or 90, who's going to wipe his bum? when he's sick? Who's going to cook
But he
his
doesn't
meals?
care. He doesn't care about that.
Well, he says that, but he's just saying that to you to really just make you feel even worse than you already do. You shouldn't do that. You don't do that. That's not, even if he really wanted it and he didn't like you, that's no way to treat someone you spent 40 odd years with.
Yeah,
But I'm telling you now, friends will not be there. Your children, they'll be there for him. Maybe your daughter might. But are they going to live with him, check on him every day? He's going to have to pay for a carer one day or go in a home. There's no reward. It might not happen straight away, and you might not see the results of it just yet. But mark my words, only a wife or someone who is absolutely devoted and love you that will do those things for you.
Oh, I know.
Now, I don't wish him ill, and I'm sure you love him enough that you don't wish him ill, that you know in your heart.
I just hope he gets the hurt that he has caused me, because he has caused some hurt.
He's not getting away with it, Pauline, I'll tell you that now. No one gets away with it. I know, and I went through a very similar thing, obviously not after 40 odd years.
Yes.
But guess what? I'm telling you that after a certain amount of time, I ended up really happy. And what's took away will be replaced with somebody either even better or your life will be even better. Now, he's not in a good place now. He's been regretting it for I don't know how long. And so he thought he was so clever. He thought he could go off, do what he wanted, same kind of thing. And now he's on his own. He cannot keep a relationship. He can't prosper because he's done me wrong. But me, on the other hand, I've gone from strength to strength. Praise God. But I wouldn't wish him ill. I just want him to be a better person for the children because they're the ones that hurt. But I feel you've got better support.
They're very good, yes. But he's kind of brainwashing them as well. He's kind of, one of my daughters very close to him, he's kind of brainwashing him because I was told he had a woman. I told my daughter and she said it to him and he said, that's a lie. He said, I have no woman. And he said, and how dare her, he said, say that to you. Well, she said she was only trying to protect me, Dad.
The truth will come out, Pauline. You're going to hear some things in the future. Now I'm saying to you, you can't hide. Light always shines in the darkness, and it's going to come out. When they find out, they're not going to respect him the same way. They're going to love him because that's their dad. But the truth comes out in the end. He is not telling the full truth, and you know that. You don't just suddenly up Jack, Parrot and Monkey.
Well, I'd say he thought he'd get a younger woman, I'd say. He was on dating apps, but that he didn't get nobody because he works in a building and then he's working taxis the weekend, and if he had a woman he wouldn't be meeting my daughters like the weekends and all that, so he's probably struggling to get one. Yeah.
Listen, young women are easy to manipulate. That's why they go for the younger woman. They want to control them. A real woman like you, they are very hard to find, and they'll only be after what little change he's got. So good luck to him for that one. But listen, I'm going to pray for you and send you healing, Pauline, because I know what it feels like.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you will
I'll
be
give you a buzz. I'll give you a buzz again in a few months' time.
Oh, I would love that, Pauline. Keep me updated.
I will, of course, darling. And say a prayer for me.
I will be sending you prayers. 100%. I'll be doing that. You're welcome.
So much.
We hope you've enjoyed this 7th Sense Phonecast. Our gifted professionals are able to break through the confusion and point you in the right direction. Go to www.seventhsensepsychics.com. We all have a path in life. Let us help you find yours.